I'm here to help you today with your tape diagrams input page. This is a part of your Introduction to Multiplication and Division workbook. If you don't have your workbook in front of you, go get it, press pause, go get it, and open up to the tape diagrams page. I will hold it up for you right now. Okay? So today we're going to talk about a model. The model is like a picture that's fast to draw. A model that we can use with multiplication and division equations. Tape diagram, I would say, is my favorite model because it's fast to draw. It's my go-to model when I'm trying to explain something. All right, let's look at the first sentence. Tape diagrams are a model used to show blank equations and blank equations. Multiplication and division, or division and multiplication. So tape diagrams are a model used to show multiplication equations and division equations. Okay, next sentence. Each box in a tape diagram represents one group, okay? So it's very similar to equal groups, but in this case, each box is a group instead of the separated circles. So the sentence should read, each box in a tape diagram represents one group. Right, so we have an example of a tape diagram here. At the top it says 12, that's labeled as the total. And then down here there are 3 boxes with 4 in each box, and we have one box labeled one group. So that hopefully helps you understand how the layout of a tape diagram works. Now let's work with one. Down below you can see our top is empty. We're going to have to fill that in. I have 4 boxes with 5s in each box. Let's write our equations. Nope. Let's finish the tape diagram first. So I have 4 5s. Luckily 5s are easy to count by. I'll just put out 4 fingers and count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I know my total is 20. So I'm going to put a 20 in the top of my tape diagram there. Now I can write my equations next to it, to the right. So my first equation is a multiplication equation. Remember that the number of groups is always my first factor. In this case, I have 4 boxes, so I have 4 groups. So my first number is a 4. The second factor is always the number in each group. Right now, it's literally a number. I don't have to count anything. I know it's a 5, so I'm going to put a 5 there. And I even know what it equals because my tape diagram tells me. It's 20. So 4 times 5 equals 20. Now I'm ready to do my division problems. Remember, I put my total in the first box. My total, or the dividend, goes first. So 20 and 20, because I've got my 2 division problems. Multiplication, I can't switch it if I have a picture. If I've got 4 boxes, I only have 4 times 5 if the 5 is in each box. 5 times 4 would not match my picture. It's not right. You might get the same answer, but it doesn't match my picture. Okay, for division, it doesn't matter. So I can say 20 divided into 4 groups. So I'm going to put 20 divided by 4 equals 5 in each group. Or I could say 20 divided by 5 equals 4. So 1 multiplication equation, 2 division equations for each picture. Okay, let's look at our sentences next. Each model represents 1 blank equation and 2 blank equations. I didn't even do this on purpose. I just really like talking about multiplication and division equations. So each model represents 1 multiplication equation. Let's write that in. And 2 division equations. In a multiplication equation, the blank shows the number of groups, the first factor. In a multiplication equation, the first factor shows the number of groups. I'll say it again if you're still writing. In a multiplication equation, the first factor shows the number of groups. The blank shows the number in each group. That's the second factor. The second factor. The second factor shows the number in each group. In a division equation, the blank shows the total. You have some options here. You could put the dividend or you could put the first number. I personally like the first number. I don't use dividend that much, but if you really want to be comfortable with the vocabulary, then use dividend. I'm going to put first number. The first number or dividend shows the total. The second and third numbers do not have to be in a specific order. That's why we have two equations, because we write it one way, then we flip it. All right, let's look at our next tape diagram. Okay, I have 3 groups with 7 in each group. So here's a trick that you can use if you don't automatically know the answer or you can't skip count by 7s yet, which is okay. I have my first 7, so I'm gonna start at 7. That's my first box. Now I'm gonna count by 1s up to 7 again. So here's my 7 to help me count. So I'm at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Put them back up because I have one more 7. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's not the only way to do it, but it's a way that works for me. You might have a different way that works for you. So I know my total is 21, so I put that at the top of my tape diagram. Now I'm ready to write my multiplication equation. First number, first factor, shows number of groups, 3. Second number shows the number in each group, 7. 3 times 7 equals 21. So easy if you have a tape diagram because you've already done the hard work. You're just writing now. Okay, let's do division. First number is my total, 21. I'm going to put that in for both equations. I'm going to pick either 3 or 7. 21 we'll do divided by 3 equals 7. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Okay, I feel like we have to take a little break. That was a lot of thinking that we just did. So you're now ready to work on your output pages for tape diagrams. If you get overwhelmed or aren't sure what to do, turn back and look at this input page to help you. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.